doing a little wrap up of April. I made a whopping 38 layouts in April. Now, before you seem to get too impressed by that, which that is a really good number because I made 32, I think, last month. Been at home a lot. Lockdown and all. Some of them are pocket page, and I made 2 spreads that I'm calling layouts in Traveler's Notebook, so smaller scale. And then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pocket page layouts. So I'm going to go through them and just show you really quick. I'll try not to spend too much time on them. And then for May, I'm going to try to focus on getting, for using up the things. And I was able to use up, if you guys saw that part, I'm going to kind of include that in here. I used up a couple miniature scrap kits left over. And I used up a bunch of stickers, so I got some things used up. I'm not going to, file those away yet. I'm going to keep on trucking on this binder thing of things I want to use up, and sticker sheets, and yeah, this little binder of like scrap kits leftovers. And then I have another one. I want to get those used up still, so I'm going to keep working on that. But I'm also going to focus on using my Creative Cuts cut files. So I have those kind of stuck underneath my knees here. And so on Sunday, you'll see a video of my first one. I'm going to do a Creative Cuts cut file. We need to get using those so I can use them up so I have room. Though that when Christina also gets caught up, then I will have room to get all the new ones that she's going to be sending me as well. So, and yes, I'm one of those. I have a silhouette. I'm in the Creative Cuts Club because, 1, sometimes it's nice to have someone else cut files for you, honestly. And 2, it's so much more than that. It's a collection of just ideas and like themed stuff. It's just super fun, and it was in my budget at the time too. That was also helpful. So I love it. But anyway, back to the layouts and spreads I made for the month of April. So I did this one. I participated every Sunday. Not only did I use the things up, so I used up all these stickers from a bunch of sticker sheets, but I also did 30 days of sketches, just the days that I did use up the things, and a couple others here and there. So this is one of the days of the sketches. This one was definitely, I went off the rails on the sketch. It was a lot of layers, and so I did stickers. But I wanted to get my beginning page of my favorite things, Traveler's Notebook. I wanted to get the start of it done. So I put this little pocket library card in there and just put some stickers down. And yeah, this is my favorite things. And I also have been treating this as a monochromatic. So all the challenges for paper issues, monochromatic, I've been doing in here as well. And so this month, in April, was yellow. So I did this one, which was a lovely challenge by Christina Sorge. She was hearing that I was having problems with my mojo. I did so much scrapbooking in May for March for the paper issues crop, and I was like scrapbooking like a mad woman at the end of the month. I think I burnt myself out. So she sent me a beautiful layout by, I can't think who it was by now, but there's a video on this because I try to always do a process video for my Traveler's Notebooks monochromatic layouts. And so I lifted that or used that as inspiration to create this one. So it was yellow for April. So I did this, and then I did my beginning. So there's 2. And there are 3 I'm not going to show you because they are for challenges in May. I just got a head start on them. It's your reminders where they go in the albums. So just did another pocket page spread of our family vacation, hidden some journaling in here, just lots of fun pictures. I had done this one in February, or March, March. And so now this one is for April. So now I get to have the fun task of putting all of these in an album. And this goes along with one of the pages I have over here that I'm not even, this one probably shouldn't even count because it's literally just a bunch of pictures. I didn't even do paper or anything on it yet, or I don't even know if I will, because the page it's going to go with tells you everything that's going on. It's just when my son had his first solids. So, yeah, that is that. This one also goes along with another page I did this month of just visiting in March, just kind of getting some pages done for when my kid was a baby, which he's now going to be 7 this year. So just trying to get things caught up. So did some of that. And this was a use up the things video. And then I did this one for a paper issues challenge called One Hop Shop, all about Easter. So this is my son's first Easter. I have another page about that, and then this back as well. So I did the front and back of this one, all of it, and this is all the same weekend. It was Easter weekend, so gotta put that stuff in the albums. These all go in the same album. This one goes in a different one. Okay, I'm gonna set this stuff down and aside. Now we'll go by the 12 by 12 layouts. And these are kind of in reverse order, essentially. That's usually what happens. This one I did a live for yesterday on Paper Issues for one of the sketches, sketch number 8, and it turned out adorable. I love it. I was just thinking about my niece and had this cute photo of her and her pigtails, the first time she got to actually have full pigtails. So did the sketch that was for that that we had. And I like the way this turned out. Used our kit, the March kit from Paper Issues. April ones are coming soon. This was another sketch. This was the sketch that came out, what day? A little sticker insides. I don't remember. This is one of the sketches too. But if you go to Paper Issues, Facebook fans page, you can see there's an album. We're playing along for 30 days of all these sketches. So you can see the album and check out the sketches yourself. Oh yeah, I gotta glue that down. I love these alphas, but I think they're just old enough that they're falling apart. So, yep, so this is a Stay Sketchy. This was for a challenge called It's Showtime. So I wanted to document when Monster Jam started, and we took my son and surprised him. And I did a same technique that was on one of the Scrap Lift Sundays, because my machine, I had a setting off apparently and I didn't realize it, and so it kind of ate up the cut file that I wanted to use, so I wanted to give it another try. So I did another try with this layout, and I used a lot of Cocoa Vanilla Studio Legendary, and then I used Distress Oxides, and I colored the cut file before I pulled it off the sheet, and then splattered it with water to get that awesome distressed look. This I did for Paper Issues Floral Frenzy, and also for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers on the last Wednesday, so you can check that video out. If you go to my playlist, I'll try to link it down below if I remember. And then used a cut file from Paper Issues Shop called Wreath, and there's like 4 different wreaths in there, and used the hashtag sticker book, One Canoe 2, and just used up a lot of my One Canoe 2 stash. That was also a 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. This was one of my favorite challenges that Paper Issues always has, Take 5, where they give you a list of, I think it's like 10 items maybe less, and you have to pick 5 and use 5 of them. And I used buttons, clouds, 2 photos, journaling. I think that was it. But this is a cut file from Paper Issues. The kites are, I just hand cut some clouds. Some of them I brushed a little bit with pink Distressed Oxide. Other than that. And this has a pocket page that's for next month that goes with it as well. So there's a little more explanation on that. This was for Pizza the Pie. This is also Cocoa Vanilla Studio Legendary. I really love this collection. It's super fun. And you had to use a a pie graph or pie chart, and this awesome cut file was at Paper Issues, so I used that, popped it up on foam, and did my journaling in there. Used a little bit of some Nouveau Mousse in the background, icy blue. This was a Scrap Lift Sunday from Paper Issues. Love this one. This is a cute layout for Cece. Cousin Cece. And I did this for, I shared it on Instagram for Christy, 30 Days of Sketches with Christy, because I used a sketch that she had on her list of the sketches she was going to use, and I really liked this one, and I did some stamping, so that was fun. Got that out and used up some items in my stash. Kind of Jimmy rigged a title. It was Be Kind. I took out the end, Be Kids. This was like Use Up the Things from last Sunday, and 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I love this. I've never done a rainbow before. Never made a rainbow in my scrapbooking pages, so made that. Fun girls trip. This was called the Corona Survival Guide Challenge in Paper Issues. And I used this cut file and colored it with some Nouveau Mousse and some Distress Oxide, and then backed it. So, yep, just my love of wine. This was a Stay Sketchy sketch that I did live in Paper Issues. This sketch terrified me. It's okay. Still kind of terrifying. A little busy, but I used a bunch of the things. I used a bunch of the things in the February kit from Paper Issues, so that was fun. This one I did just for funsies. I applied for the COPA design team. I did not make it, but I did this one for that, and just to get more of my kit used up, and some more One Canoe 2 used up, and just kind of used up some stuff in my stash and to do some layouts just because I wanted to. This one was my son's Easter. This will go with the pocket pages. So this is his first Easter. I just covered up the flower that was on the bunny. I figured a pink bunny was good enough. Didn't need to have flowers, but I really love this page. It's so pretty. Beautiful cut flower from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I have another. This one was also a Stay Sketchy sketch on Paper Issues. I did this one live. That was super fun. I'm leaving notes for myself to, when I forget that because I'm doing albums for my nieces as well. When I have photos of them and my son together, I need to do a page for their album as well. So this was, and I actually have the print somewhere. I just gotta make sure I get all that organized. This was Scrap Lift Sunday at Paper Issues. This one was really fun. Another Cocoa Vanilla. Just documenting how I carried my son around in this little pouch for a little while. Like a little kangaroo. There's gunk on the photo. There. Got it. This was for the Heavy Metal Challenge, and this was also a 30 Days of Sketches with Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I loved the sketch, and I love this page, this take on it. So many brads were used. I didn't even use up all of the ones that were in the package, but I love this. More Cocoa Vanilla Studio. This was a Scrap Lift Sunday. I flipped it and I made it a lot bigger. It was a lot smaller, more condensed on hers, but used some staples to kind of attach everything and just kind of kept it rustic like that. Lots of washi on the back. Lots of washi. Keeping everything safe. I don't know. This is kind of crappy washi though. It's not really sticking very well. But yeah, you're seeing a theme here. I have a lot of fall pages, which is kind of funny. I was feeling the fall because it was chilly and cool but sunny. Our spring feels like fall. I feel like in Minnesota sometimes. This was also another Stay Sketchy. It's for my niece's album. Yeah, so this is kind of the same photos. There's another. Did I already show you that one? yeah, that was the Floral Frenzy. But yeah, these are more photos, and this is a Stay Sketchy sketch. Super fun. All from that same day. Here's another one, super fun. Used the kit. I believe it's the October or November kit. I can't remember which one. But yeah, used the kit and scrap lifted somebody. I like the way this one turned out too. That Papa Red. This is the page that I did that's gonna go with that pocket page of solid photos. So yeah, like I said, that one doesn't really count. So I guess I only made 37 pages this month. But I used a ton of things. So I used up some papers in one of my kits, and then I used these old wood veneer I have. I used some pink paisley, El Studio, pebbles, like just a bunch of stuff I had laying around in my stash that all kind of coordinated together, which was super fun. And then it was Danielle's live challenge is what it was. So Danielle from Paper Issues does a live challenge every month, and she this month was use a cut file from Paper Issues, which is the circle cut file is, and then use a Dr. Seuss quote as your title. And so my title is, "You'll never be bored when you try something new. There's really no limit to what you can do," because it was the first time he was trying solid food. So and then I also wrapped up doing pages for our family vacation. So I did those pocket pages, so I wrapped up a lot of that as well, which was good. So here's one, kind of the last one from our family vacation, and my husband notified me that this was not from our family vacation, which I could have swore it was, but it's not. But we're just gonna pretend. So we might even just put this not with the family vacation. This was the sketch for April. Did some more Cocoa Vanilla Studio and used those paint clear stickers. Yeah, and then did some Vicky Bouton glaze behind it and used this cut file. This goes with those pocket pages of the 4 generations. This was the use up the things and the 30 days of sketches sketch with Christy. Just some crazy stitching. I'm a little nuts on this one. This one was kind of weird. It was kind of nuts. Use this as free cut file for this, that's on the challenges, just to use a free cut file from Paper Issues. Use some gorgeous Chamel Never Grow Up. I love this collection, so fun. I'm going to use some more of it here in the next week or two. I got a bunch of layouts planned that I want to do. I'm using it, so that's fun. And I'm going to lift Chamel. She posted a really cute layout, and I'm going to lift that for my son's Easter picture for this year. So this was the other one, originally the Scrapless Sunday of using that cut file of this. And yeah, my machine actually, behind these photos, it's all tore up. It does not have nice squares, so that's why I covered up where it screwed up. Yeah, my settings were all wonky, but this was the crazy photo I did for that, and it looks like I cut this paper down too, maybe not. This was the first use up the things. I don't remember if this had... Oh, yeah, this was a sketch from Christy's 30 Days of Sketches with Christy. For sure. Lots of just random things. It's one of those pages that, unless you know the whole story, it might not make sense. And this was the big-ass title challenge. This was one of my first lives I did for the month of April, and I used some Cocoa Vanilla Studio for us, me and my husband. I don't do a lot of pages of just him and I anymore, but this one was super fun, and I got some inspiration from Christine Meyer from the Scrap Room, so she was doing a fun page. I'm trying to stick the hair. Ugh. But we were both wearing the same blue vest, puffy vest. So yeah, and I did this one live, and I have these fun acrylic letters that I just outlined in black to help make them stand out. I'm so glad I had enough letters. Yeah, so that is the chaos that is my... So I feel like I was kind of all over the place, and I didn't just do all baby photos, which was fun. I got some current stuff done, which was great. And some other stuff done. I'm almost done with 2013's album, and when I do that, comment below if you guys would want a flip through of the 2013 album. I just gotta do finish a couple pocket pages and do like a title page. So yeah, that's all I gotta do. But thanks for watching. More to come. Stay tuned on Sunday for another use of the things where I'm gonna start using a lot of my cut files that I have stashed that are already pre-cut. So that's the goal, is to use all the ones I have pre-cut. And then, yeah, that's where we're gonna go from there. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.